Hi, I'm Rohrich. I'm a board certified plastic surgeon. I'm a rhinoplasty expert. So people almost every day ask me about, I don't want to look like Michael Jackson, especially revision rhinoplasty. So what happened to Michael Jackson? The amazing performer, the name, the legend, an incredible artist. What truly happened that transformed this amazing legend into someone that really had a significant deformity of his nose and face? And again, he had multiple other procedures on his face, but let's talk about his nose and his incredible challenges and deformity that he had with that. You know, when he actually was a good-looking young man and was transformed perhaps by his third or fourth rhinoplasty if he'd have stopped. So the problem is, when do you know you've had too much plastic surgery? Often the patient doesn't really know so much as the surgeon should. So the rhinoplasty surgeon should know, this is it. We must stop here. And in Michael Jackson's case, he obviously had unlimited resources. He could go and do anything he wanted in the world, but I think he needed to have a true guidance, a navigator to say to him, this is it. This is as good as you can be. Anything more can cause you to go and be somebody different and actually a deformity, which he really had, which is very sad and unfortunate because Michael Jackson was an amazing performer and he had amazing talent, but he needed a navigant. He needed a guidance to tell him this is it. So rhinoplasty is an amazingly complex operation, but it is complex not only if it's skillfully performed by a true rhinoplasty expert, but you also have to guide the patient psychologically and say, this is what we can and this is what we cannot do. And it brings up the revision rhinoplasty because those patients, which of course Michael Jackson was one, need to have incredible intense guidance by an expert to talk about what you can do and what you cannot do. And in Michael's case, there was a lot of things that you should not do and cannot do. And obviously this resulted in his deformity long-term because he had too many operations on his nose and too many things that were perhaps removed and not replaced, because in revision rhinoplasty you have to restore, reshape, and all those things need to be done in a delicate manner, and you can only do it so many times. So you try and get it right the first or at least the second time. And that's the true challenge. So the lesson that I hear every day from my patients when they say, I don't want to look like Michael Jackson, I say, well, here is what we can do and here's what we cannot do for you in your revision rhinoplasty. And that sets the stage for being something pragmatic, something that's realistic. You can never go back to where you were before. You can improve your function, you can improve your outward look and appearance, but it'll never be perfect. And perfection is truly the enemy that we all face every day in plastic surgery, because in rhinoplasty, the difference between a good and a bad result is millimeters. So perfection is the goal, but it's never truly attainable. You can make it better, straighter, never perfect. So be careful and know before you go, and so you can have a great result from your rhinoplasty.